Okay, we're going to jump right in while I stress out Pat with these questions. Evelyn writes in and she says, someone suggested I try using magnetic therapy bracelets to treat my arthritis. Is there anything about the origins of magnetic therapy that would actually conflict with our beliefs as Christians?
Well, the whole deal is that the Orientals believe there's a life force that the Chinese call qi, and that there's certain blocks to qi flowing through your body, and if you can do away with those blocks, then your diseased organs will recover. That's the principle behind acupuncture. And, you know, I have an acupuncturist that works on my horses, and the horses seem to like it a lot. So I don't know about that. I didn't tell them anything about qi, but they put those needles in them, and there are apparently some blockages that are taken away. Now, there's some of the athletes, particularly pro golfers, who have put magnets on hurting areas, and they claim that they help them. I don't know, but is there anything, Christian, if you start getting into qi and yin and yang and that kind of stuff, it is profoundly non-Christian. But are there life forces that within our bodies? I don't know. I mean, the Orientals have been around for thousands of years, and they may have come up with something that is non-religious as such, but is, you know, has validity. I was in a Chinese hospital, and somebody was going under some type of surgery with using acupuncture, and you know,
wow,
it worked.
Well, God bless them if it works.
My horses like it.
Well, I'm sure they do.
They just relax, and they're so happy.
Well, how do you know if a horse is stressed out, though?
Well, you can tell if their muscles are tight.
Oh, because they're twitching and stuff?
Well, they don't twitch, but, you know, they're stiff, and you want them to be fluid and do all kinds of movements, and they can't do it because they hurt. So you've got to take the hurt away. I have a...
You had pampered horses. Who ever heard of a horse getting acupuncture?
Well,
acupuncture?
Acupuncture.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, my horse, and then there's a horse...
masseuse?
Well, there's a horse psychologist.
You've got to be kidding me.
And there's a...
What will a horse psychologist say? What's your problem? What kind of hay do you not prefer this hay?
They call that a horse whisperer in the movie, but that's that idea.
Do you seriously have that?
Well, I did.
Are you for real, Pat? There's no way that you have a horse psychologist.
Well, not any longer. I sent a horse down to one to try to get him straight, but he really didn't do any good for him.
Listen, just pay me and I'll talk to the horse.
You come over
I will say it's all your mother's fault. Okay.
That's right. All right, what's next?
Adriana. I'm never going to get over that. I can't believe you do that. Anyway, as I've gotten older, she says...
a horse, whatever.
What?
Well,
I think I messed up the question.
No, you go ahead and answer the question.
Okay. Right. Adriana says, as I've gotten older, I've noticed some dark markings on the back of my hands. My grandmother says they're called liver spots. Does that mean I should get my liver checked out?
Adriana, the name liver has to do with the color of them, and when people age, they get a few of these discolorations in their skin. It's primarily the result of being exposed to sun. But it has to do with the pigmentation of your skin. There's nothing serious about it, but it has nothing to do at all with your liver. It's just the color of the spots.
Are liver spots and age spots the same?
Sort of.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. All right, just curious.
All right.
All right, Maria writes in and she says, besides following a high-fiber diet and drinking lots of water, do you have any tips to help maintain good digestive health?
Maria, lots of fruits and vegetables. We showed earlier today about the beneficial effects of... You want colored fruit, colored berries, like blueberries and raspberries and strawberries, that sort of thing. You want apples, oranges, all these fruits, and then the various kinds of vegetables. And that will help not only digestive health, but it'll help your whole body.
And you know what? Without getting too personal, you know what's always beneficial is a little bit of fat in your diet. See, I was always kind of... reared where you didn't want too much fat because fat made you fat, but it's not true. You have a good fat like an avocado or maybe an olive oil or certain kind of good fats, and that also helps the digestive tract.
They call them essential fatty acids.
Yeah, see?
And I have now gotten, I was taking fish oil. I was able to, the doctor here said, I'll write you a prescription for pharmaceutical grade fish oil. And these are monstrous tablets. You take 4 of them, and the fish oil is wonderful. It cleans out the arteries and
but
keeps
they
you healthy.
just taste horrible.
No, not this pharmaceutical.
Really?
Yeah, all the fishy taste is out of them.
Oh, well, that's good. But see, the few times I've had them, you know how like you kind of have that burp and you feel like
Well,
you taste
it means they're probably old.
Oh, good to know.
Get the fresh ones.
Why not just eat the fish?
Well, you can eat fish if you can stand that much fish.
All right, well, okay. Marty writes, she says, we just purchased a hot tub and the dealer recommended using, what is it, bromine? Is that it? As a disinfectant. I've heard some
Bromine.
what is it?
I think it's bromine, but
I
that's
don't
all
know.
right.
As a disinfectant, I've heard some health concerns about bromine. What do you think? I don't even know what it is.
Well, there are various ways of disinfecting. You don't want to hang out in a hot tub that is full of that stuff because your skin will begin to absorb it. And it's, you know, it's a thing to purify the hot tub. The other things people use are chlorine, and neither one of them are particularly good for you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, they're done because they keep
They're
wrapping
done?
us. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we've wrapped.
We're wrapped. It's your turn now. Yeah.
She's now stressed out. She's going to sniff some. What was it?
It was cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. I'm not sniffing it like sniffing it. I'm just sniffing it.
All right. Put it in your salads or in your
oatmeal.
Coffee. In your oatmeal. Oh, wonderful for oatmeal.
I know. You love oatmeal.
But with cinnamon, nutmeg, all those good
Perfect.
things. Yeah. I want you to be healthy.